Hello,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. You're in a better place this time.
Yeah, I am. I figured I better go with something a little more serene,
That's good. Mordor was a little
a little over the top.
traumatizing. It was awesome though. Oh,
No,
no, but I like that. I like that. That's the setting to learn Greek.
it is.
Oh man.
Makes you wonder, huh?
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh. It makes me jealous of Tolkien
Mm-hmm.
making all those
Mm-hmm.
dialects and
Mm-hmm.
languages. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's
You
a
know,
brilliant man.
for sure. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
So we have what, seven of these before school?
Six. Six
Six
of
of
them.
them.
Yep, yep. I miscounted the number of weeks actually until the semester starts. But I mean that's okay. We'll like basically we'll just finish a week early.
Okay.
So yeah, but six is all we're doing. And this is four, right? I'm counting that, right?
Yep. Four. It's been helpful.
Awesome. Good. I'm so glad. Hi, Catherine. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you. How about you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Good. Awesome. Well, I won't, since it's already a little past one. It was 8:01 when I looked at the clock, and that's what I was thinking. A little past 8 where I am. We'll go ahead and start. I'm going to make sure I pull up the right PowerPoint first. Cool. So I figured I'd just do a quick recap of what we talked about last week, just to make sure uh, we've got it okay. We'll do a quick little practice related to nouns, and then we'll go to verbs. So just rehash, all nouns have gender, case, and number. Okay, and that's how you can tell what's going on in the sentence. So first of all, the gender. Right? Is it masculine? Is it feminine or neuter? Okay. Oh, Levi, we got a new person. Awesome. Hi, Levi.
Hello.
Hello. Just in time. You said you haven't watched last week's.
No, I have not. And actually, I've got to step out for a second to go grab my notes. I'll be right
No.
back.
Yeah, you're good. Um, so I actually wonder because he hasn't seen last week's, and I just wonder. I'm going to put y'all into practice mode actually while we wait for him because I do want him to hear this part. Um, Stephen. So I won't put Catherine right on the spot. I'm gonna go right to Stephen. He loves me. I know he does. Um, can I have you um, start here and just read to the end of the sentence?
So Hogar, Claros, ST, Micros,
Yeah,
mm,
Mikros, but yeah,
Micros, Macros, De Honos.
good, good, yeah, good stuff right there. So we've been following Dicaeopolis, the farmer. He lives outside of Athens. His life is difficult. Uh, and his life is difficult because or for his farm is small, but his work is great. He has a lot of work to do. Um, I'll come back to one thing later. Catherine, just for fun, can I have you to try to read to right here?
I'm gonna be a little minute to try to figure this out.
You're okay. You're all right. We'll do that and then we'll go back to the recap. Okay. I'm reading through the rest of it myself. Okay. So Levi, what was the last bit that you heard? Because I want to know how much I can put you on the spot, and but I don't want to embarrass you. Oh, you're muted. Sorry.
Okay, so I've only watched the first video so
Okay.
far,
Okay.
and yeah, so I'm behind. I've got a conference I've got to go to this week, so I'm planning on next week catching up on all the videos.
Okay. No problem. No problem. So I what did we do? So that was mostly just alphabet and a little bit of reading practice. I'll try not to uh embarrass you too much by putting you on the spot. That'll
I'll give it a whirl, but it'll be real slow.
You're good. No problem whatsoever. You know, and Steven can just sit there and go, "Oh, I've translated the whole thing already. I know what it's."
No, not there yet.
No, you know I have to mess with you.
I would expect nothing less.
That's good. How are you doing so far, Catherine? Where are you?
I'm still trying to figure out his name.
Oh, you're good. Okay, well, no, let's work through it together then. That'll actually be perfect for Levi as well. So let's just
Okay.
walk through it out
So
loud. So
I think that's the first word, the last two letters, they're pronounced the same because they're together. Is that right?
that's
So is
correct.
it, I don't,
Try. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't,
You're good. No, actually, that was good. So because the alpha is not a part of the diphthong. Sorry, digraph. I That's the second time I've done that. You pronounce it separately, so it'd be I.
I. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, yeah, more like I a, like I. So you
I.
kind of, yeah, yeah,
Okay. And
good.
then on.
Un, good.
Okay. And then pov. Wait a minute. Is that po poe? Po.
You're close. You're missing a letter, and
Is
I know
that
what
not
your brain's
you?
doing. It's not a U. That is a good guess though. That's not an upsilon.
Oh, it's an N.
It's an N.
Pon, Pawnee, Pawnee,
Very
Pawnee.
close. Pone, pone. Good, good. Yeah, yeah. The new has more of a pointy bottom to it, and it looks like a V. That's why you were really
Okay.
tempted to say V.
I'm
And
still learning the alphabet.
you're fine.
And then I just got to that name.
Oh, Dikaiopoulos,
Ika-
which is really, yeah. D Kai. Probably what partially tripped you up was this transition here
Okay.
from the that's a diphthong to the uh Omicron on its own, the Chi Colis.
Hollis. Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
then
yeah. Mhm.
the next is, does it Kai?
Kai.
Okay. And then Paulac. Um, is that last letter in that word sigma?
It is.
Okay.
Yep, that's an ending signal.
So po pol Palakis? Palakis?
Very close, very close. So the alpha will be more of a long like ah sound. So polakis.
Polakis.
Yeah,
Okay.
but good.
Okay.
No, you're good. I can actually, I will. I mean, unless you want to attempt the last three words. You want to try 'em?
Sure. It might take me a minute, but I can try.
You can try. Let's see. Meanwhile, I can say so always. Un. That's one of the un and gar and de are the three oh my gosh, words, the English words. For and or but and so. And these are the weird words that we would consider as first in the sentence, but they come second in the Greek. So I always Decapolis works.
The letter, okay, in the last three words, the third last word, that letter in, yeah, that one.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm not sure which one that is. Is that
there
a
are.
C?
It's not like C. It's very like C is very close. It has an extra
Is it
little
a
twirl.
zeta?
The zeta.
Okay.
Good.
So I don't, that word seems, it's stenadste,
That was very good. Stenadze.
stenadste.
Yeah, zay, zay. That
Day,
zay is just a
day.
Z. So yeah, yeah. Stenadze. Good.
Kai,
Mhm.
mm, um, leg, legay, like,
Yeah, lege, lege,
like,
and the accent just puts the
legay.
stress. Yeah,
Okay.
lege. Hmm.
Okay.
Good, good, good. So yeah, so always Decarplus works, and often he groans and says, which, and this is something we've seen before, oh, thou helpus est in hobios, oh, Zeus, the life is difficult, my life is difficult, just, you yes, good.
Why isn't there a sigma at the end of Zeus?
That's what the his name looks like in the vocative form, which is when he's being addressed directly. So it just drops the sigma. Yeah, which brings me back to the fact that all nouns have gender, case, and number. And so, yeah, masculine, feminine, and neuter are the genders. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that they attribute that specific gender to the noun. If it's referring to something like a man, then yes, it will be a masculine word. But most of the time, there doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason. Um, and then you can see that there's 24. These are the definite articles. You'll have to learn all of these eventually. There's 24 of them. There are two sets. These are the singular articles, and these are the plural down here. Okay, so that's number, right? Is it one or is it many? And then you have case, which is these over here. 5 cases are nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and then vocative. Vocative is just being addressed directly. Um, does anyone remember what nominative is? offhand.
Isn't it
Hmm?
like the general
It's the the subject of the sentence.
subject?
Yeah, yeah. Subject of the sentence. Um, and then genitive and dative are more on the tricky side, so I won't quiz you for that. Genitive is often uh, object of a preposition, usually something that's more of the possessive kind. Uh, Prepositions of, for, or from. That would be genitive. Dative is also object of a preposition, more directional, uh, or the indirect object of a sentence. And then accusative is the direct object. So it's on the opposite end of the verb from the nominative, essentially. So the we just went over the masculine singular articles. And we went through the four cases because you don't really need to see the vocative. It comes up rare enough as it is. And there is only a definite article used when um, they explicitly want to say the noun, right? If they want to say let's say agros, which I finally fixed that, right? If they want to say a field, there is no article at all, which saves you a step having learned 24 definite articles. You don't need indefinite articles to add to it. So ho agros, the field, to agru, of the field, toi agroi, to or in the field, ton agron, something happened to the field, they tilled the field, right? Ho, to, toi, ton, right? Um, Whatever helps you to memorize this, do it. If it helps you to just chant this, which is what my class was told to do, ho tu toi to, just over and over again, that's great. If you find something else that really, really helps you, go for it. The beauty is the articles always match the endings, with the exception of the additional sigma at the end of the nominative masculine. Otherwise, tu, u, oi, on. We good? I know that was a recap, but I figure you're gonna get a lot of new material in the semester thrown at you all at once as it is. So, I don't know how much y'all were taking notes, but I figured we can try to practice. Because again, all you have to do is look at the ending of the noun, and you should know what definite article belongs to it. So, for example, Stephen, if I have you read this word first, just out loud, maybe not
Dulon.
too long. Good, good. Um, and what case would you say this is?
I think it's accusative.
It is accusative. Good. Which would mean that the article that belongs to it would be
Um,
ton. Good, good. Ton, dulon, the slave. That would be the direct object or the direct object of the sentence. Okay. Catherine, just go ahead and ignore this word. Just read. Hmm?
Dative.
It is dative. Good, good. And so what then would the definite article be?
What?
That was good. That was French. That was French coming out of you. Toy.
Wait. Okay.
That was good. I know where that came from. That was awesome. So I haven't thought of French and oh gosh. So it would be en toy agroi. So in the field. Uh good. Um I'm gonna spare Levi for now, just because he's unless you want to try it.
So I can maybe try to pronounce it. Is it
Absolutely.
is it anthropic? Is it the I'm not on the last letter there.
Oh, you're good. No, that was a good guess. Did you have something else to add? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
Well,
you off.
I got it. I was figuring maybe you'd call on me, so I was starting to work it out,
That was
and
good.
I didn't get that last letter there yet. So
It's okay.
okay, anthropis. Is that maybe
Very-
it?
That was close, very close. Anthropos.
Anthropos. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm kind of harping on the like keeping all the vowels sounding the same each time you pronounce it, just for the sake of ease for you of reading. So that's why I keep going like alpha anthropos. This O is a little shorter. I won't harp on it so much. So anthropos. So based on that ending, I'll throw it out to anybody who wants to answer. Based on that ending, what is the case and what is the article that would go with it?
Nominative. Oi.
Nominative. Ho.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Is that what you said or like I'm sorry, because maybe it came
No,
through
I
wrong.
didn't say that. I just
Okay.
laughing at myself.
Okay, no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I want to give credit where credit is due. Yes. So ho, uh, what you said was actually very similar to the plural nominative, and that's why I thought about it for a moment. Good. Okay, Stephen.
Uh, ek, toy, oi, koi.
Good. So
Oiku,
because
oiku.
oiku, good. Which would mean that the case is
Genitive
genitive. Good. Good. Which means the article,
is hoi.
not hoy. Try
Or
again.
sorry, I am at a loss.
You're good. So this would be based off of the ending. It's got that oo ending. A lot of times, all you have to do is add a tau right at the beginning of
Yeah, I
that
wasn't
ending.
thinking of the towel.
Yeah, you're good. So that would be two. Yeah. So ek two oiku. All right. Out of the house, basically. Um, good. And then ek just happens to be a preposition that takes the genitive. That's just something to memorize. Okay, Catherine.
Do you also want me to pronounce the word?
Yes, please.
Okay. Um, po ponon? Po ponon? Ponon?
Yeah. Ponon.
Ponon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's accusative
Good.
and toe, the article.
Uh, say that again. I'm so sorry.
Toe?
Almost. Are you saying an N at the end? Tone?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
So that
supposed.
would
Okay.
yeah. There's supposed to be a new at the end, so it would be tau omicron new.
Okay.
Yeah. So ton, ponon. Again, matching the ending. And in case you haven't caught it yet, right here I have the list of all the accusative of the accused. Oh my gosh, the nominative right here to go with it. This is what you would find in the lexicon or the dictionary when you would go to look up the word. Levi, do you want to try at least reading?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Upo dendro.
Very close. Yeah. So and it's really hard to see. I realize that. So what the Yoda subscript is there, that's what the little mark is. So that'll add an oi sound. So dendroi or dendroi. Yeah, but good. Good. And then anyone want to take a stab at uh, the article and the case?
Boy.
Yeah, toy, toy, which it would be a the tau and then the omega with the Yoda subscript. Good. And so that means that the case is
Genitive.
not genitive.
Sorry, I meant dative.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, that would be dative. That would be dative. So the hupo toy dendroi under the tree. This word is not actually masculine. It's actually neuter. Um, but the dative, neuter, and masculine have the same article, so that's why I just left it in there. But that'll be another time. So hupo, toy, dendroi. Uh, and then the same goes for here. N, you look over here. Oi koi ends with that omega and the Yoda subscript. So therefore, it must be dative. It must be singular. Therefore, tau omega with a Yoda subscript, toy, n toy, oikoi, right? In the house. Does that make sense? All of that so far? Doing good. I saw Steven give a thumbs up. Okay. Awesome. All right, very good. Let's see. Was there anything I really wanted you to do for this one? Let's see. It's 8:30. I'm going to switch over to another slide here. Make sure I give you the right one. Okay, now that I've inundated you with nouns, I'm now going to give you a little taste of verbs. Okay. So verbs have for the Greek, have a similar, um, they work similarly, right? So the stem provides the meaning of the word and it provides tense, right? Is it present tense, past tense, future? The endings are what indicate number, so still singular and plural, and person. Okay. We don't have cases anymore, right? Those are for nouns. For the verbs, we have person. Okay. So there is first person, second person, and third person. Okay. First person is you think of yourself, or we, right? Anything that includes yourself, that's first person. Second person, you're addressing someone, right? You or y'all. So that's wrong. In Texas, that's grammatically incorrect, right? So, and then third person, you're talking about someone else outside the group. He, she, or it. And then for the plural, they. Okay. Now, when you break down a verb like this is called conjugation. Okay. You're breaking it down to person, again, first, second, or third, number, singular or plural, tense, present, future, aorist, which you'll learn that's what we call the past for the Greek, and then voice. Voice is, we have indicative, which is just you're saying it like it is, you're making a statement, right? Imperative is you're giving a command, right? It's imperative you do something, therefore I'm telling you, go do the thing, right? That's imperative. And then the infinitive, which is which always has to in front of it, right? To be, to go, to walk, right? That's the infinitive. So you've got conjugation for verbs. What we were doing before with the nouns was called declension. Okay, so same idea, but with different parts of speech. So the present active indicative. Okay, so it's present tense. You or the subject of the sentence is the one who is actively performing the verb, right? Performing the action. An indicative is it is uh, we are making a statement, right? This is being done. Okay. So let's start with what you would see in the lexicon would be luo. Okay, luo, which is I loosen. So for first person singular, that is the conjugation. Okay. The lambda, upsilon, the ending is the omega, right? I could put a line down here and you'll see Lou is on one side and the endings are on the other side. So first person, singular, O. Second person, singular, present active, ace. All right, ace. Epsilon, iota, with that ending sigma right there. You loosen. Okay. Third person, singular, present active, lue, a being the ending, epsilon iota. It could be he, she, or it loosens, depending on the context. All right. And in case you haven't noticed already, I'll pause. You don't need a pronoun in the sentence for Greek. The verb provides that naturally. Now, if the author wants to make it more obvious about who they're referring to, who is doing the action, then they'll add a name, maybe they'll add a pronoun, but for the most part, it's built in, right? So you say luo, you know immediately I loosen. Okay. Luis, you loosen. Lue, he, she, it loosens. Lu, omen, first person, plural, present active. Okay, we loosen. Okay, luete, luete, y'all loosen. Again, grammatically incorrect over here. Y'all loosen. Okay, and then lu usi, lu usi, they loosen. Okay, are we making sense so far? We're good, good. Catherine's good. Thinking hard, but she's good. Awesome. Awesome. Any questions, concerns?
I think I have a question.
Go
So
for
is
it.
the ending is what determines like the pronoun?
The ending determines the pronoun. Yes. That tells you um what person it is. right? So is it I, you, he, right? First, second, third, and number. So is it singular or is it plural?
Okay,
Does that make does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah, very good. Um, and then all of it together tells you what tense it is. So the stem will change slightly once we go from present to I'm just going to call it past tense for now. You're not going to hear it called past tense, but when it goes from present to past, the stem will change. Something about the word will change. Same with future. It has a different, it has like an extra letter. Um, but all of that will tell you what is going on in the sentence. So this is, uh, I'll go back. So this is a regular verb. This is what a regular verb will look like. Most of them will look like this, with a few exceptions. One of them being the to be verb, because it always has to be the special verb in pretty much any language you study. Um, so in this one, it doesn't have a regular stem. Okay. I won't give you all of it. You'll see more of it in class, but I'm bringing it up just because you might see it in practice, and I just want you to know what's going on. When you see this, a me, a me, a me is I am. Okay. Esti is he, she, it is. Okay. When you see all of the conjugation of a me, you will see that there is not really much of a pattern. That's going to be pure memorization on your part. Just remembering what uh, each conjugation looks like. Um, all of them do have an epsilon, though, if that makes you feel any better, which it may not. Okay, but just know a me means I am. St means he, she, it is. Sometimes you will see st end with a new. And all that means is the word after it is beginning with a vowel. The Greeks don't really like mixing the an ending vowel with a beginning of the word vowel. And so for ease of pronunciation, they slap a new in there so that they can kind of bounce into the next word. Okay, so we're going to do some more reading. I'm going to start with Stephen. I'll do the Catherine next and then Levi if that helps y'all start working on stuff.
From the beginning?
Yeah, just the beginning to this basic what this is a semicolon.
Okay. Ho Decapolis into agru poine.
Hmm. So I'll back you up to right here.
Boy,
Uh, toy, toy, agroi.
agroi.
Good. Yeah. Pone, pone. Good, good, good. So I'm going to ask you a few more questions. Where is the noun?
It is the agru, agroi.
That's good. That is one of the nouns. That is one. I should have said where are the nouns because there's
Okay.
multiple.
And then the other
But
one
yes.
is
Mhm.
Deciopolis.
Good, good. Yeah. And you know that how?
Well, for the name, it's got the ho in front of it. And then with agroi, it's got the toy in front of it.
Good, good. So we've got the definite articles and we've got the classic endings. Um, Diciopolis being a proper noun, just automatically gets the article. Good. What case?
The first one is masculine and it is singular and it is nominative.
It is nominative. Good.
And the other one is dative.
Is dative. Good. Good. Also masculine and singular. Uh, very good. Where is uh the verb?
That'd be the point A,
That would be pone. Why?
because it's got the epsilon iota at the end.
Good. Good. And what does that ending tell you? What is the conjugation?
I think it's third person,
Third person. Good. So conjugation also includes number,
singular.
singular. Good. And eventually, when you get into conjugation, you'll also have to say present, active, indicative as part of it. All of the
I think
all
this
of
would
the
be active,
verbs.
right?
Yes, yes, yes. All of the verbs in this, I had to double check. All the verbs in this particular passage are present, active, indicative, and I will make you repeat that over and over again, but just know that that's what we're working on. So good, very good. Diciopolis, this is what it says. Diciopolis works in the field. Okay, good. Catherine,
Okay. Uh, ton la agron skepti
try this word one more time.
lar.
Not lar. The first letter.
Is it?
It's not a lambda. You had it right in the second word.
Oh, it gamma.
Gamma. Good. Yep. The inverted lambda. Right.
That gets me every time.
Very good. And say this last word again. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Skepti.
Very close. So the vowels, the alpha would be ah,
Ah,
and then the epsilon iota is an A.
okay. Scapte.
Yeah, scapte. Good, good. All right, now I will ask you, uh, I'm going to ask you a more specific question. Where is the subject of the sentence?
Is it agron?
It's not a grom.
Is that would that be the preposition?
The oh, conjunction. Wow, I finally thought of that word. Gar is a conjunction. So the conjunction is here um for this right here would be the accusative form
Okay.
because and you know that. Why do I know that?
Because it has the ending
Yeah, good. Yeah,
on.
that very specific. Yeah, on ending. Good. Good.
Then the subject must be the last word.
Scapte. Scapte. It is. What um what part of speech is scapte?
I'm not sure.
It's okay. I'll give you 50-50. Is it a noun or is it a verb?
A noun?
That was a good guess. So it's a verb.
Okay.
You're okay. And the reason why I say that is the ending.
Okay.
Yeah. Endings are going to get you a long way, especially the first several weeks of your fall course. So, this is the verb, but it holds the subject. Why do I say that? The only other noun in this sentence is accusative, right? Which means it's the object of the sentence, the direct
Oh,
object of the sentence. Is that making sense?
I'm following. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So therefore, because that can't be the subject must be in this verb. So, um, in this case, we've established Decapolis is working in the field. Uh, for he uh he is digging. He is digging the field or digging in the field. Uh, and so the he. This is why there's a semicolon as well. It's kind of referring back. He is digging or he digs. Good. Way to work through that. Levi, uh, I'll have you try reading first to
Okay. That'll be about the extent of it.
that's okay.
Okay.
It's all good.
Mock pass.
Mm. Ooh, I'll pause you there.
Okay.
Just because that's gonna trip you up for a while now.
Oh, okay. That's a R.
It
Ra.
is.
Mock
Yeah,
Ross. Okay.
good.
Yes. Okay. Esteen.
Esteem. Good.
Ah.
Mm. I'll pause you again.
Yep.
The this mark up here above. So the vowel when it begins a word, it either has a rough breathing mark or a smooth breathing mark. Okay. Uh, and so in this case, it is pointing inward, kind of like a C, and that would be a rough breathing mark. Do you remember what that does?
Nope.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So the rough breathing mark is a letter in itself. It is an H sound. So
Okay.
ho.
Ho. Okay.
Mhm. Good.
Ho. Uh,
Mm,
maybe ho nos.
good.
Is that
Yes.
okay?
Perfect.
Kai,
Hmm.
and then Kalebon. Oh wait, Kalebos, right? Is that
Yeah, good.
okay?
Chalipos
Oh,
or
ha. Yeah. Ha.
yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's that
I have a
really
cold.
guttural.
Ha. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Good.
Thanks, Stephen.
Steven's in the chat
Thanks.
giving snaps. That's awesome. Okay, now I'll open it up. Sorry, excuse me. Um, I will open up to either Steven or Catherine. What are you seeing so far in this? What endings are you seeing? Can you find a noun? Let's put it that way. Can you find a noun?
I would say Kalepos.
Phalampus. That was a good guess.
It's
Why would you guess that?
it's got a nominative masculine ending.
It does. It does. What else has that ending?
The macros
Macros. Good. Anything else?
and uh panos.
Yeah, ponos. Good. Which of those three words is the definite article attached to?
Ponos.
Good. Good. Which in this case means that panos is the noun.
Mm.
What's going on with these guys? Chalipos and makros are adjectives.
Oh,
And adjectives always match the noun that they are attached to. I did you dirty because I didn't remind you of that one this week. We briefly went over that last week, but
that's okay, Kristen. I just went off the bridge.
you're good. So no, but that was you had the right mindset for sure. So that's how you typically know, other than just learning the vocabulary, is usually, with exceptions, usually the article is attached to the noun, and then the adjectives will be kind of scattered around. Sometimes an adjective will pop itself between the article and the noun, but by the time you get there, you guys will be pros at this, and you'll realize very quickly, oh, that's the adjective, and this is the noun. So in this case, what this sentence is saying, uh, I won't even quiz anyone on this because again, this is the weird to be verb.
Justin.
Esting. Good. So what it's saying is the work. So you had to search, right? Is that three, three and four, words three and four in this sentence? You have to search for the subject. The work is great and difficult. Okay. And that's why knowing this is so important, because the word order is not always what you expect it to be. It'll be a little more so in Koine Greek, but there'll still be times where you'll have to kind of search around for the subject, for the verb. So, but yeah, very good. All right, Stephen, I'm putting you back on the spot.
Okay.
Go ahead and read to this period here.
Starting at tous,
Yes.
tous gar lithos,
Hmm.
lithus,
Yeah, lethus, yeah.
ek, toi, agroi, fere.
All right, very good. Only thing I'll remind you of, because you like,
Oh, right. Sorry, that wasn't toi, that was thu.
yeah, you're good. You're good. Very good. Okay, now, do you see a noun in the sentence?
That would be the field, agru.
To agree, good. And we haven't done this. That's why I only said one noun. Tus lithus is also, that's a plural.
Oh,
We haven't gone
okay.
over plurals, so I didn't expect you to know that, but I'm just letting y'all know for your information.
Hmm.
Uh, I think it's the only plural in this entire passage, which is why I haven't gone over them yet. Uh, good. And the verb. Where's the verb?
Fere.
All right. Good. Good. Um, now what case is to
That
a
is genitive.
good genitive? Genitive. So based on that, because the genitive can't be the subject of the sentence, where is the subject?
It would be the lithus.
It's not lethus. Actually, that was a very good guess. So in this case, tus is accusative. So it's actually the
Okay.
object. Yeah, yeah, yes. So
Okay.
based on
So
that information, mhm,
you said the subject?
yes,
That would be the field is
it's
the
not the
subject.
field.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Forget
No.
that. It's the verb because it's got the third person a on it, so I would assume that that's the subject.
Yeah, it does have, yes, no, you're correct. The verb does have the subject. And it's not necessarily because it's third person. If it had, where am I? If it had any of these endings, it could still contain the subject.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking in the context of that though. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No, I'm making sure that's clear for everyone. So, but yes, in this case it is. It is the third person singular. So he has difficult work. What is Decapolis doing? For he carries the stones out of the field. Okay. Making sense so far. Doing all right. We're gonna do one more. So we got 4 minutes left. Catherine,
Okay.
to this period right here.
Um, Mayan Lithon Ere Kai Fere Pros to Erma.
Good, good. I'm gonna take you back to 2 words real quick. Um, because he switched over to English very briefly, which is very understandable. Try this word one more time, this first word.
May Megan Meg
Mm.
Megan.
Yeah, Megon.
Okay.
Good, good, good. Yep, yep, that's a gamma. And then this word one more time, this last one.
Irma.
Yeah, Herma.
Herma.
Yeah, Herma. And again, that's
Because
because
of
we have the rough. Yeah, we've got the rough breathing, which adds the H to it. Levi over here, you see there's a breathing mark and an accent. The breathing mark always comes before the accent. The breathing mark is facing in the opposite direction, okay, which means that there is no H sound. It is a smooth breathing mark, meaning there's no huh at the beginning. You are only saying the vowels as is. I, ray, instead of hi, ray. Good. Okay. I'm going to have you, what are the verbs of this particular sentence, Catherine? You're okay. What are you looking for? What are
I'm
the
looking for
telltale
my
signs?
notes, but I don't
Well,
I don't
besides your, what in your notes are you looking for that tells you?
I don't think I took the proper notes, honestly,
That's
because I'm
okay.
very lost.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So going back here,
Okay.
these are the verb endings.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have those down?
No, I don't.
You don't. That's okay. We'll have when I put up the recording, or you could take a picture real quick if you want. I don't know if you have your phone. Just because we're almost out of time.
Okay. I took a photo.
Okay, perfect. Back down here. So based on that, we have ire and we have fere.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How do I know that? These endings here, a, that tells me immediately that that is a third person singular verb, specifically present indicative. he lifts and he carries. Uh, I'll finish translating this. So, Megan Lithon, that is great, a great stone. He lifts a great stone and he carries uh, it to the stone pile. Harma is a stone pile. So, um, so on, I know that that's accusative because of the ending. In this case, I just happen to know that Megan, even though it doesn't have that own ending, I know that it's connected to Lethon. Uh, and then Prosto Herma, that's actually neuter, which we can go over next time. Okay, but that's neuter accusative, so object of a preposition. But all about endings, right? And the stems. That's mostly what I want to drive home. Ending stems and articles. Memorize the heck out of the articles.
I
Okay,
have a
because that's
question for you.
for sure.
Is there an easy way to learn the stems when you start getting into all the different tenses,
Oh, for
verbs?
the verbs. For some, it will be very easy. Um, like the like luo, for example,
Mhm.
any regular verb tends to maintain some semblance of the present tense. So
Mhm.
aside from the present tense being the most intuitive tense to learn first, it is also the base. There are some verbs where you're going to have to memorize what they look like because they will very quickly devolve into something that looks nothing like the present tense. And that's going to become a game of, okay, I associate this sound with this present tense, even though it looks nothing alike.
Got it.
Okay, awesome. That was a good question, though. Uh, any other questions? All good? I know it's a lot. Hopefully, this is somewhat helpful.
Very
If not
helpful. Thank you,
overwhelming.
Catherine.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that is, well, held you over three
Sorry,
minutes.
Kristen. I said
Oh, you're,
Catherine. I meant Kristen. I was looking at the wrong screen.
I knew
Thank
we
you.
changed. Absolutely, no problem. Um, awesome. All right, we have two more sessions after this. For those of you who can join, I will see you next Monday, 7 p.m. Central. Perfect. Thank
Thank
y'all. Have a
you.
good one. Absolutely. Bye, y'all.